Welcome. Thank you for joining me. Welcome to this special edition. Um, I decided that I was going to do this and someone wanted to help me with this. So if you're watching me, welcome. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back, beautiful people. I greatly appreciate y'all being here, watching me, and supporting me. So today, I'm going to be doing a paid reading, but there won't be no chat for y'all to be able to talk to me, okay? What I'm doing is I'm using a different platform on a different device, and this is me doing their reading. So for anyone who's interested on what it's like to get a reading from me, when it's done privately or it's done in one of the live streams that I'm doing now, where it's only going to be the people who pay for readings who are going to be in that live stream. So I have my clients who suggested I do this, so I have them on a different device. So if I'm not paying attention to y'all, just understand I'm paying attention to the device I have underneath this screen right here, okay? So I'm going to be doing their reading, and y'all can see what it's like to have that private one-on-one reading with me. So thank you for being here, beautiful people. And if you want to know how to get a reading from me, there's details in the description box. I also posted a video a couple days ago about it. You would have to get on my list. I'm doing them Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Eastern, or 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then Saturdays at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, which is 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, on a live stream. And y'all won't even be able to watch it unless you are in that live stream with me if you had paid for a reading. So this is what I'm doing now. But this is one of my private clients who is a great supporter of me. So they wanted and suggested I do this. So y'all won't be able to hear them or see anything they say. It's just going to be me and them. But this is just to give y'all a view of what I do privately too. All right. So again, I won't be watching this screen. I'm watching the one below me. So, hi, Mr. J. How you doing, baby? Oh, it's always good to see you too. Thank you so much again for everything, for what you and Mrs. J did for me. I can't thank y'all enough, so thank you. All right, baby. So, what's your question? Uh-oh. I see. Okay. Well, baby, let's find out. No, I can do that. So let's see. Let me find a couple of decks first. You know, it's interesting. You asking me that question because I do have a deck specifically for that. Let's see if I even have it over here. Because I've been doing love readings for my Patreon members. Let's see. I may have to go get it off my door. This is it. Oh, that's it. Not it, but I might use that one too. No, that's not it. might be it here. Yeah. It's like I knew I had it somewhere. Because I had a bunch of decks that were specifically just for love. Like, I can't even tell you how many decks I have, but I can always use more too. Alright. Let me see. Let me put that back. And... Alright. Well, let's see what Spirit got to say to you, baby. It's going to be tricky. Yeah, I got that other deck down there. Okay. Spirit. You know, I love them. I actually got to sit there and shuffle them last night after I got done with the reading stream that I did. So I laid up in my bed and shuffled them. The boxes over here back, and kind of went through them a little more, put all my energy into them, and so I got to look through a lot of them, but I'm still gonna spend time with a few of them. In fact, I think there's probably one in there I could probably use for your reading too, just because, now that I think of it. Of course, I'm going to have to dig through that box, find it, because they're in all those terror cloth bags, which is why I got that, shoe organizer that's like for your closet, and you hang it up on the door. I have 3 of them now, but I'm probably going to need 2 more that I'm going to have to hang on the other side of that door. For all these decks that y'all got me, and some other ones that I have that I just don't have anywhere to put it. It's either on a shelf in the tarot cloth bag or piled up over here on the corner of my desk. So I still been trying to like get everything else reorganized so I'll have better access to everything. And I like to put a couple shelves in here, but I don't know if I want to put any nails in my walls either. So still deciding, but yeah. So it's been helpful to help me keep them organized, because even my bookshelf over there and the one here, it's filled with my tarot and oracle decks, and then, like I said, all the ones that are on the doors. And no, can't have enough decks, baby, especially for me, because I'll use them. And I like the ones that I get because even though they're not cheap, you know, as y'all know, like the ones that y'all sent me, those are like $100 a piece with shipping and tax. So those, you know, I try and make sure I keep them separated and organized, and those are specifically only used for the paid readings. Because obviously, just like anything else, the more you use it, the more you wear it out, and then you got to replace it again. So, alright, baby, let's get into this. Let's see what Spirit wants to share with you about this, because this is tricky, but you're not the first person who's come to me with something like that, so I seriously doubt you'll be the last, but it's a good thing I have a deck specifically for that. I bought it specifically for that. There's a few different ones I have, actually, so, alright. I'm going to stick this one. Find a place. I might pull from that later. Alright. Alright, baby. Spirit. Show me. Okay. What's her name? Alright. Alright, we'll just use the letter M. Okay. Alright, Spirit. Baby. No, you know me, I don't judge. No, I mean, I don't have to agree with it either, though, baby. I stay neutral that way. But it doesn't mean that I can't be, you know, neutral in the context of giving you the best advice that you're asking me for your situation. So, alright, Spirit, show me. Not even. No, but I do have that erotic deck. But I had to dig through that box for it. There's a few of them in there. So let's see. Spirit, show me. Show me a situation between both. Hey, don't get upset with me because I'm sure you just saw them cards just fly right out, okay? I mean, obviously, this is you, baby. Right here. Okay? And what do you think that is right there? Exactly. So, Spirit is calling you out, baby. Okay? Spirit saying, you know, you got yourself in this situation, and then here's your, you know. So, well, I mean, I guess the question is who do you want more? It comes down to who makes you happy. You know, I thought, you know, yeah, I get that. No, but I'm gonna see, because that's why I pulled out that other deck unless it didn't. No. I know, I'm gonna see where they feel. Since you put them in this situation, you know. Let's see. Spirit, show me. Show me today first. I know, I just feel like Spirit saying it's time for you to make a decision. No. It's your life, baby. You gotta live it. You gotta be happy, but you also gotta treat everyone involved fairly, too. And be honest. So, let's see. Spirit, show me. Where do they stand? Show me M first. I don't know if this deck will shuffle. Come on. Yeah, but question is, are you ready? You gotta be ready for it, baby. If you're not ready, then okay. But you gotta be honest with them about it too, right? So, Spirit, show me M first. No, you know I'm not taking that. Spirit, where does Ann stand? And where does M stand in this? Show me M first. I can't make it up, like I said. And this is exactly how she feels. She feels like the rival. And she's competing for your love and your time and your attention. Okay, so where does your other one stand? Spirit, show me. And she's gonna fight for your marriage. And she's gonna fight for you. So, baby, you gotta decide if this is something that you want to continue or you want to continue playing around. But I feel like before I even looked at the bottom, I heard stalker. And this is what the card says. It says stalker. So, are you prepared to take that on? Because the energy I get is she's not going to easily let you go either. But it feels obsessive to me. It feels, no, I wouldn't go that far. But, I mean, I feel like she feels like she's in love with you. Does it feel obsessive? Yeah. Stalkerish? Yeah. So, I just don't know that no, Spirit just said that it might go a little too far if you're not careful. So, you gotta decide, baby, if you want to continue it or if you want to let it go. But, let me see. Before I pull out the tarot, I want to see something. Alright, Spirit. I mean, stalker, obsessive. I don't believe she's gonna just let you just come in and out of her life, if that's what you're asking. And Spirit just says she's not just gonna let you easily walk away from her either. So like I said, I feel like this right here, she's coming out as the fighter. And then you have, what'd I do with it? Oh, the stalker. That's what I see. And Spirit saying she's not going to let you just come in and out. So you got to decide between two. And Spirit saying you better make that decision now before it gets messy. Let me see. Spirit, show me. I mean, baby, that's the risk she took, right? You knew they weren't going to just let you come in and out. Spirit said it's not a revolving door. Let me see how they feel. Spirit, show me M's feelings. Or J. How does M feel? Well, it's very passionate. What else, Spirit? Spirit said the passion between y'all is like dynamite. What else, Spirit? And she's thinking a lot about this situation. I'm wondering where things would be with y'all right now if things were different. Meaning your other relationship. But what else, Spirit? Wow. Ooh, dear. You know how I said stalker? Obsessive? This is what she feels. It says, thinking of others touching you makes me extremely jealous. So I feel like her jealousy is going to really play a huge role in this. And that's why I'm saying, and that's why I keep picking up, it's going to get messy. When you're playing with two people's hearts, baby. Alright. How does Jay feel? I feel like she feels you pulling away because she's trying to manifest you back to her. What else, Spirit? So she knows there's like distance, what you said that you can tell. She feels something's off. I mean, she's not a stupid woman, we'll say. What else, Spirit? And she can't hide the way she feels about you and y'all together. So, and she's trying to figure out how to approach you, baby, to talk about this. Like, if you want to know if I feel like she has an inkling, yeah, I believe so. And Spirit just said, yeah. She knows there's someone else. So, baby, again, you know, you got to decide. Who do you want? Who makes you happy? You know, who do you see forever with? You know, and I understand that, you know, you've been married for how many years, but and it's still not up to me to judge it, baby. I can only tell you what Spirit's telling me. I didn't say that. No. No, because the way I feel about this is, it's not, you know, I have no place to feel anything. It's not me, you know. I'm not, you know, these people. I'm not you. You know, can I give you My personal opinion and perspective, sure. But I mean, you already know how I feel. You know, just, you know, me talking in general. As many times as you've watched me stream and all that. So, well, if you really feel like you're in love with her, I think that's your decision, right? It's not fair to the other. But have y'all what? Oh, oh, so y'all haven't. Well, okay. So, you want me to pull cards to find out? Alright, baby. Let's see. Let me find it first. That's not it. No. Yep, there's one of them. But I gotta find the other ones. They're in this box. Let me see. There's one of them. That was easy. And I gotta find the other one. I think it's in one of these. I think. Yep, I found it. Well, what did you know? I guess. It was set up that way. Like Spirit knew you were going to be coming to me and asking me this, so. Alright. Well, let's see. Well. And I guess that's probably where I'm at too with it, because you can't say it's because of sex, because you just said y'all haven't done it, so. But you feel this emotional connection to her. And I'm sure if I were to pull out another one of my decks, it would probably say exactly that. You know, not saying that y'all haven't done it, but you generally feel deeply for her, so. Okay, you just fear that it might just turn into a physical if it goes that way. I understand that. I would worry about that too. Let's see. Spirit showing. It could. You never know, baby. You know, yeah, it could be. But I mean, then again, it hasn't gotten that point yet, but you fear if you walk into it, then it will, or it very well could. I mean, maybe it's not time to do that yet. Let's see. Spirit, show me. Show me where M stands. Show me where M stands. I'm not picking that up. I mean, if she's going to get jealous over someone else touching you, then I'm not picking up, like, the energy of someone who would still expect you to be loyal to them while you're, you know, while they're out playing around. I didn't pick that up, is what I'm saying. I don't feel like there would be another person on her end, but I don't know. We still got time, baby, to dive deeper. Let's see. Spirit, show me. Where does M stand? Show me where M stands, Spirit. Please, thank you. Well, she thinks you're hot. I feel like she thinks it will be good, and I'm just going to leave it at that, baby. I mean, well, here, this is what it says. I could show you because you're on a different platform. So, she feels that. What else, Spirit? I mean, I feel like she is this, but I don't feel like she is out there with others, is what I'm saying. Because I still feel like, yeah, because even this is here. She's devoted to you and only you. So, even the love story's right below it. So, I don't feel like she's wanting to explore anything with anyone else. I feel like she only sees you. She wants, like, this happily ever after. If you would give her that, but I don't know. Let me put this to the side. Oh, man. Y'all gonna make me turn 50 Shades of Red. Can't believe I'm pulling out these cards, but I can show them to you, so. Alright, Spirit. Spirit, show me. How does M feel? If they were to go to a physical relationship? What would their spicy life be like? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna start blushing. Oh my gosh. What did I get myself into? Alright, Spirit, show me. What kind of relationship would it be with them? Show me. She's traditional. You know how I said she, like, has deep love for you? It says she's a traditional lover. I believe in making love and loving only one. So there. Like I said, I don't feel like you have to worry about anybody else. because she only sees you. Let's see. What else, Spirit? What some of her deepest desires will say. Oh, you're going to make me blush. Oh, my goodness. Spirit, show me. Well, she enjoys it when you touch her. And of course, you know, I mean, like just hugging her, holding her hand, that kind of thing. Kissing her, but not going beyond that. What else, Spirit? I just know one of these wild, freaky cards is going to come out. I just feel it. I feel it coming. Spirit. Gonna make me blush. Oh, well, there you go. Right there. In the mirror. What does that say right there, baby? Like I said, I knew one of these freaky cards was going to come out. So, she's thought about that. What else, Spirit? Oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness. Well, here you go. She fantasizes about that, too. Like I said, I knew one of these freaky cards was going to come out. Here it comes. 50 Shades of Red. Here it. Does she have long hair? Well, because of this. Just talking about the hair, baby. Let your hair down. And what does that bottom part say? I don't know. What is it with you guys and long hair? I always hear about it. Alright, Spirit. What else? Okay. One more, Spirit, and I'll pull from the other deck. Well, there's that too. And it even says that. Oh my goodness. Alright. Let me pull from this other deck real quick. Oh, you'll like what the back of these decks look like. Look. Oh my gosh. Okay. Spirit. Show me. Nope. Not even. No, baby. We're not talking about me here, okay? Hey, all you need to know is I sleep alone. I've been sleeping alone for what? Since 2018. I sleep alone. So, ain't nothing in my love life going on. It's dead. Alright, Spirit. Show me. Oh my goodness. This is the other freaky deck. So, here you go. What does that say? So, probably some of that too. Oh, and, you know, I know how much you guys fantasize about this right here. So, okay. One more, Spirit. Well, I can tell she's a beautiful woman because of this. I know she's a beautiful woman. And this just don't look right, baby. I'm just saying. Nope. Nope. And that just don't look right either, but... Oh, and you can expect some of that too, I'm sure. Straight face. Sorry. All right. What else do you want to know, baby? um. Oh, well. No, I mean, it's just like that one card says. She's a traditional woman, so I pick up the energy around her with you. I feel like she would be that type of woman that's wanting a secure, stable relationship. And I feel like she foresees that with you. I don't feel like she sees anyone else but you. But you got to make her that option too, because the way I'm feeling it right now, she feels like she's an option. And I feel like she also feels like she's going to lose you because she obviously knows that there's someone else to where, you know, the one in your house, I feel like doesn't know, but their intuition is telling them, you know, something else is going on. So you're going to have to decide, make one of them priority. Who do you choose, baby? almost dropped this whole deck. My mouth's going dry. I did not just read that. Did not just read that. Okay. I thought it said something else. I was like, you can't be, yeah. No, I thought it said something else. I'll show you what I thought it said, if I could find it. It's probably buried deep in this box, but this is one of them. And I believe that exact card is at the bottom of it. Oh, because I pulled it out the other day and it made me think of someone else. Because I remember when I pulled out this card and read for someone else. I remember saying to him, it's like, yep, this is how you feel. And they're like, yep, that's how I feel. So, you can't hide from spirit. That's not it. Hold on. That was the second one. Is it in one of these? Nope. Wait. That's not it. Nope. And this ain't it either. That's what I thought. Oh, but I can use this too. Almost forgot about that one. Wait. Yeah, I'll have to use this one too. See, you got me pulling out all these different decks for you. I think it's this one. Yeah, I think it's this one. This is what I thought this card said, okay? And I laughed when I read it because when I was going through the decks, or, you know, Monday, when I was opening all of them, I thought, then I pulled this one out. I was like, oh, well, I already have this deck, but thank you because I got a copy for when, you know, the one I've been using, you know, wears out, as it will eventually, and I'll have to replace it. So, but this is a card that commonly comes out for someone who I read for, and it always makes me laugh. So, but that's what I thought this card said. And I feel like she wants to conquer you, and that's all I'm gonna say, baby. Oh my goodness. Well, no, but you asked that question. Because you asked. Right. I have a deck right here that'll show you that. I mean, I got another one, but this is another one since it's brand new. The energy's fresh. This is one of the ones that I shuffled last night. Well, I mean, I shuffled this whole box of decks, but I haven't used it on anyone yet, so let's see. I'm running out of room over here. Oh, I need a bigger desk. Yeah, I mean, I feel like she wants just you. But I mean, baby, I get the feeling too. It's like, do I feel like she'll stick around? Even if you don't make a decision right now, yes. For how long, though? I don't know, baby. That's dangerous because, like I said again, I mean, the obsessive, the stalkerish type energy, if you want to keep her on the side like that, I feel like you're playing with a lot more fire. And I feel like she's really going to feel like you're playing in twin with her. And that's not going to be, I don't feel like it's going to turn out well. So, but for how long? I don't know. Do I feel like she, could be, well, how do I put this? A fatal attraction type? Yeah, I kind of feel some of that energy. I'm not saying she would be violent, no, but I feel like she would hang around. I feel like she would appear at your house unannounced if she knows where you live, or at your office, or even being out, you know, with your other lady. I feel like she would make sure you're aware that she's kind of like out there. So, all right, Spirit, show me. I don't know, baby. Let's see. I pulled out this other deck. Spirit, show me. Ouch. Show me, Spirit. No. Um, I don't know. Spirit, clarify. Clarify. um, I get 3 no's right here, baby. Okay? And obviously, we are talking about this right here. Okay? And it's obviously this right here, too. Okay? But it's up to you. It's up to you how far it goes. It's up to you to decide. Because I feel like she's going to give you that chance to work through your feelings to decide how serious, you know, this is with her. Is this something you really would want to pursue? Or is she just going to be like an option in your back pocket kind of thing? But I feel like she needs that clarity from you. So, I mean, there's a yes right here. So, but I have no's and... So let me put this up and then I'm going to pull out the tarot. But I know I got to put these up. I'm running out of room. So only bad thing about having this is because this takes up a big portion of where I lay my cards at, so I just can't leave them laying out. So let's see. Oh, these cards make me laugh. I knew it. I knew it when I got them too. It's like instead of 50 shades of gray, it's going to be like 50 shades of red and pink for me blushing. So, stalker, fighter. I did leave these to the side. And then there's you in the middle. Okay. I'm just going to use this one right here. That's what I'm fixing to find out, baby. What would happen if you were to pursue her? How would things work out? Spirit, show me. How would things work out? Show me, Spirit. What would happen? How would things work out? What is it? 5, 10. Show me, Spirit. Confirm. Clarify, Spirit. Well, I mean, you would have this with her. At least, you know, there'd be 4 wands. But there's going to be some of this going on, too. So it's going to take a lot of this. If you still want this. And I find it interesting that this 4 of Wands, it literally shows a couple married or getting married. So you could have this with her if this is the route you want to go. But I don't feel like it's going to come easy. It's going to take a lot of strength from both of y'all. But it's going to come with a lot of heavy weight. To where y'all are probably going to have to make adjustments along the path. To where y'all are going to have to make different decisions. Because, you know, you can say it's going to go this way right now. But then, you know, 2-3 months down the road, something can happen to where, like, an example, this would be like right now, okay, things are good, okay? I don't know how often you see her, but okay, so a few days a week, y'all get to spend quality time together. But then what's going to happen, say, 2-3 months down the road? Maybe you don't get to see each other as much. So y'all going to have to, it's going to be like a challenge to where it's going to come with a lot of weight. But Spirit's saying, you know, you got to decide, is it worth, you know, even if you only get to see each other once a week, okay? Make the most of it. That's what Spirit's saying right here. Make the most of that time when y'all are together. But understand it's going to take a lot of strength and willpower from both of y'all to keep it going. Even if it's only seeing each other once a week. But then still staying in contact in between when y'all can. So I feel like if that's what you're wanting, if that's where your heart's taking you to, it's still up to you, baby. Now, with the other, alright, let me see. Show me, Spirit. How will things turn out? Well, I saw the Lovers come out, so let's see. Spirit, show me. And there's the Lovers right there. So, Spirit, clarify. Clarify, Spirit. I think things would be good for a little while. With this here. But there's also this. So it's going to come with a lot of heartbreak. And I feel like it's going to test you and her. But you see her as one who's very loyal, who's grounded, very caring, who's very giving to others too. But it's still going to leave a lot of confusion. There's going to be confusion here, baby. And I feel like the longer you keep it going, the harder it's going to be for you to decide. So Spirit's kind of still saying it's time for you to decide now before. And this is calling to me right here, baby. I have this card laying here. And it's been speaking to me. And I feel like this is what you're fixing to go through. If you can't make your mind up. Like Spirit's going to make you make your mind up before it leads down this path where it's going to be a lot of heartbreak. And you may end up losing a lot in the process. So is it worth it to you? Let me pull out that other card, that other deck. Wait. Yeah, let me, Spirit said this one first. Spirit, show me. No, baby, you know what it is for me? And I remember I said this to somebody last night. And it's something that has crossed my mind a lot lately. Especially given what I do, right? And the amount of time I've spent, you know, on my channel and such, right? And, you know, and I was telling someone last night, it's like, you know, when you start feeling underappreciated, when you feel like people don't value you or care enough about you, that's when it's time for you to make them appreciate your absence then. Because they're not appreciating your presence. So why are you, you know, going to continue being around if they can't even appreciate it when you're present? Well, you can't appreciate me while I'm here. You're going to take me for granted. You know, you feel like I'm just here just to be here. You know, no. You know, for the people who have supported me, they've let me know. You know, they know that this is my business. So, you know, some have contributed and, you know, just sent me a donation just to say, I support you. I believe in you. I appreciate the time you give, you know, to us and everything else. But then it's the ones that don't, and it's like they expect me to still hang around. It's like, no. So I told someone last night, you know, and this is why I'm saying this to you. Sometimes if you can't appreciate my presence, well, it's going to be my absence then. I'm not going to give you that access to me. You're not going to have access to me. So I feel like for you, she's going to eventually not give you that type of access. Like I said, Spirit said, it's not going to be a revolving door for you, baby, to go in and out whenever you choose, whenever you please. You either appreciate her and show her how much you appreciate her, how much you value her. You know, it's by your time, your attention, um, showing it in, you know, your consideration of her, you know, what she brings to the table, just as much as what you bring to the table too, yes, but, you know, how else do you go about and show her that you appreciate her? Because the way you're showing your love and being present isn't enough. And it's like, you know, what my daddy always told me growing up. You know, love doesn't pay the bills. Okay? And it's just a fact. It's the fact of life. Doesn't love in itself does not pay the bills. What pays the bills is the choices that the people make in order, you know, to show their love, like going and working and bringing home a paycheck, right? It's in those actions where you show love. So, but love in itself isn't going to pay those bills. So, in this context, what are you doing? Are you showing her that, you know, you're only going to be there for a limited amount of time? Or, you know, should she go ahead and just hit the road? Because she's not going to stick around if you don't show her that she's appreciated, that she's valued, and, you know, that you genuinely care. Because just being there and just picking up the phone and calling her or just showing up at, you know, at her place, that's not going to be enough, baby. You're going to have to do something more. Otherwise, I feel like Spirit keeps showing me, like, you ever see those, like in the old days, like those Western movies, they have the little doors that, you know, like the Western bars where, you know, they just swing, you know, you push it in and out. One of those swinging doors doesn't have a doorknob. That's what Spirit keeps showing me. That's what I see with her. And that's how she views you. That, you know, you just come in and out whenever you choose. And sooner or later she's going to say it's not good enough. So how do you go about and show her? Are you going to, leave her hanging? Are you going to leave her on the side? Um, and that's a decision you're going to have to make, baby. So let me see. Let's see, Spirit. Oh yeah, I like doing it this way because it allows me to focus on you and only you without being interrupted by anything or anyone else. Alright, Spirit. Show me. Show me how M feels. Yeah, I feel like with the sacrifices, that's how she feels. But I feel like she's going to start getting bitter here really soon. Because this is also the other part of it. I feel like she experiences more highs than lows with you, and yeah, see, and this is turned upside down. So though she's been happy, I don't feel like she's happy. I feel like, there's some of that resentment. It's starting to simmer. She may not say it to you, but this is what I feel. Because I feel like she don't want to put that kind of pressure on you. She wants you to choose because it's what you want. Not because it's what she wants or what anyone else wants. She wants the decision to be yours and yours alone. And that's what she's waiting on. Because she feels this way. And I can't blame her for feeling this way, but I feel like both of them feel this way. It's like I said, do you appreciate her? Do you show how much you value her? Do you, respect her? Do you respect her time? Do you respect her energy? Do you respect what she gives you? And in what ways do you show it? Because words are just words. It's your actions. And it's more than just showing up whenever you please. How else do you show her? So you got to be more respectful to her instead of taking her for granted. Because she's feeling very underappreciated. And, like I said, you make me not feel appreciated, you're not going to get access to me. And you're going to have to appreciate my absence. So, what else, Spirit? She needs the truth from you. She needs the truth from you. It's still your call, baby. Like I said, I feel on one hand, she's waiting. She's trying to give you the time. And I even feel like she's probably been talking to someone close to her about this. Like, how long does she wait? How much time does she give you to decide? But are you going to hear it directly from her right now? No. Because she doesn't want to be the one that says to you, like, she's giving you an ultimatum. She's not going to come across that way. But in the back of her mind, it's what she's doing though. But she's giving you that time. But she doesn't want you to choose her because she gave you an ultimatum. It's either you choose me or I'm gone. She's not going to be that person. But I feel like she's giving you a limited amount of time. And I feel like as time goes forward, the more that this goes on, I don't feel like you're going to be seeing as much of her. I feel like she's going to start pulling her energy back from you. Kind of, what I just said. If you can't appreciate my presence, I'm going to make you appreciate my absence then. If you don't show me that I'm valuable, that I'm worthy, with, your token of love, appreciation, or whatever, then, well, you won't see me then. You won't be able to talk to me. You won't get that access. So she's going to cut off her access to you. And I feel like, I just saw a spirit orb. I feel like by the end of the year, I feel like you have until the end of the year. In fact, I think I'd have to get it. I don't have it over here, I don't think. No, wait. I might have one of them. It's one of my timing decks. Let me see. I think I have one, but the other one's over there. Let me see. I thought I saw it. Maybe I don't have it over here. Nope. Oh, what if it's one I had over here? I would have sworn. Let's see. I say till the end of the year, baby. I really feel that way. And then she's gonna start pulling back. And you won't be seeing hardly any of her, if at all. I feel like she's only gonna give you so much time. So we're in October. We're almost at the end of October. Yeah, 2 months. Well, I can do it this way, actually. Yeah, just put that deck away, of course. I would. Which one? Put this one. That's what I get. One of these days I'll have this more organized, I promise. is something. I just had that deck in my hands. Let's see. And this is the other reason why I hung those things up there. But it's the rest of these, I gotta put them back up. This ain't it. Nope. Oh, I'm so funny. Baby, I'll find the deck. Like, that's what I get from constantly moving stuff around. And I'll get that answer. But yeah, I'll do it later and let you know. So, okay. Well, I do have this other deck over here too. Spirit. Yeah, we got about 30 more minutes, baby. So, alright. Spirit, show me. After the first of the year. I'm just going to do it this way. After the first of the year. What will happen with them? After the first of the year, Spirit, what will happen with them? Remember I said timing? Timing. The clock's ticking, baby. Spirit just confirmed it. I didn't even have to pull out the timing deck. I feel like that's when that decision needs to be made. And Spirit just said, yes, that's right. What else, Spirit? I mean, Spirit's saying that y'all got real feelings for each other. So, y'all gotta decide. It's timing. You know, Spirit. I feel like y'all will have a very happy life. Because I have this abundance card that jumped out too. See? And I feel like, baby, if she were to walk away, like, she knows she gonna be okay without you. You know, I pick up on someone who's very strong, independent, you know, knows their worth, knows their value. They're only gonna allow someone to unappreciate them for so long before they say see you bye. Because they're not gonna be going in circles like this. They're not gonna allow you or anyone else to keep them going in circles and wondering. So now, like I said, it's good that I have most of my love decks out, but I still have several put up. But I'm gonna pull this one. actually. Okay, well, let's find out. Spirit, show me. Don't fall. I was going to say, don't fall. No, I haven't ate today. Because I've been busy working, baby. That's interesting. Alright, Spirit, I got it. Sorry. I'll lunch later. I don't even know if I have any food in my house, to be honest. I don't know. No, because I ate all the lunch meat already. Look at me, baby. Nope. I don't have any beef jerky. I don't have any cheese. I don't have any chips. And I made the last roast beef sandwich the night before last. So, I'll be alright. If I gotta go a couple days without food right now, it is what it is. I'll be alright. Alright, Spirit, show me. What are her feelings? Well, she wants you to enjoy life. You know, but I feel like she wants to be a part of your life. She wants you to enjoy life, yes, but she wants to be part of the reason why you enjoy your life, meaning she's a part of it. What else, Spirit? She wants more, but she's scared. Know how I told you? She's not going to give you that ultimatum right now. It says it because she's scared. She's scared of the choice she'll make, or she's scared she'll push you away. But she thinks you're cute. And she wants to see you. Not even. Well, there's that deck. Let me pull out this other one real quick. Get the last bit of advice for you, baby. This one. I think I've only used this deck maybe once. And I've had it for like 6 months maybe. I've only used it once. Because I haven't had anyone I needed to use it for yet. So, I told you. Let's see. Our Spirit, showing some of these messages are deep. So, but this deck right here that I hadn't opened yet, but you know, I haven't even used this one in months either. So, let's find out. Spirit. What else does M feel? Spirit told me to pull out this deck for a reason, so how does M feel, Spirit? The love I have for you has only deepened with time. It's become quieter, wiser, and stronger. Like I said, these have some deep messages. So her love for you has grown. But I feel like she's still afraid of it too. She's afraid you're going to hurt her. What else, Spirit? No one knows me the way you do, and that's why no one compares. She feels like no one knows her like you do. So no one will ever compare to you. You're incomparable, which is crazy because that word did just pop in my head right before I pulled that card out. Yeah, I feel like she'll let go soon, baby. If this is who you really want, I suggest you start fighting for her. Let her know. Let her know now. Alright. Spirit. What else? Info. Spirit just said that they're tired of watching you clowning around, which means they're tired of watching you play around. So, and that Tower card is still staring at me, baby. Just so you know. Gravity's going to eventually bring it down. Spirit showing. Well, good thing you gave me a couple hours, so. You know me, I go deep. Spirit, show me. You'd never let me be free, will you? This is how she feels. You're never going to let her be completely free. I don't feel like even if she were to walk out that door, walk away from you, let's just say that she doesn't want to pursue anything anymore. I feel like you've made such an impact in her life that it's going to take a long time for her to heal from it, to heal from you. And it's not to say that she'll have a door open for you, but I'm not saying she won't either. I feel like she will put up some barriers. And I feel like once she walks out that door, her decision's made and there's no going back on it. So she's not going to have that door open for you once she does walk away. Like I said, you know, the whole thing like Spirit keeps telling me about the limited access, or like, you know, how I said, you know, if you can't appreciate my presence, I'm going to make you appreciate my absence. if you can't show value that, I matter to you, that you care about me, that you care about my well-being, that you care how I'm doing, that you care, whether I'm happy, sad, crying, um, if I'm sick or if I need something, like if I need food or I need medication, that kind of thing. That's what Spirit's making me feel she needs from you. She needs to know you care that deeply about her. Because once she feels like you don't, and once she doesn't give you that access, there's no going back. That will be her final decision. And I feel like you're going to be in a lot of regret if you allow her to walk away. If you don't show her now that she matters. I get that energy very strongly. I almost want to cry, in fact. That's how I feel. The choice is yours. You know, I put my time and energy into people who matter and people who make me matter. And when they stop making me feel like I matter or I'm appreciated, you won't have me around. It's just that simple. You know, you'd be amazed at how much time goes by where people will take you for granted. And sometimes you allow people to do that until you take a step back and it's like, no, it's time to put up that boundary. So, and I feel like that bar's been set. Well, baby, I hope it gives you a lot to really think about, to really reflect on. You know, because if you make her feel like, okay, well, if you're not going to stick around, I'll find someone else. She definitely ain't going to allow you access to her. You know, if there's other choices, if you really make her feel like the way I feel, if you make me feel like, okay, well, I won't miss you because there's someone else I can go see or someone else I can go watch or whatever. Okay. Hey, that's perfectly fine. You just won't find me. You won't have that access to me. You won't be able to talk to me. None of that. That's how Spirit's making me feel she feels. I don't feel valued personally, but, mine's completely different, baby. Mm, no, it don't matter. I mean, if you want me to, for me, whether that's in a personal matter or even professionally, do I feel like I'm valued? Do I feel like I'm cherished? Do I feel like people really care about me? Not really. I don't. There might be a couple out there who genuinely do. And well, I'll say there's a few out there who do. But majority of them, no. And, you know, even with me this past year, not having the time to go out and, do things with my family or my friends. Yeah, I miss them terribly. But they also know I got a job to do. But now it comes down to what do I have to sacrifice in order to make sure I'm fed and I'm taken care of, but also make sure that my relationships are being cared for as well, that they matter. So those were some things that even I had to reflect on these past couple months. The time I've lost, the time I can't gain back. We all know time is a commodity that you cannot get back. Once it's spent, that's it. You know, so if you want me to use me as an example, where like with you and her, That's what I pick up. No, when people really don't make you feel like they care, you know, okay, well, I'm going to become a ghost then. And that's just the way it is. So, but it's up to you. Make her feel special. Make her feel valued. Really go out of your way and show her that you care about her. You care about her well being. You care about her happiness. That she's not just there for your entertainment or pleasure or whichever way you want to word it. Make her feel like she's more important than that. So, hopefully that helps you, baby. Yeah. It's been almost 2 hours now. So, yeah, I get what you're saying. I do. Mm-hmm. I know. I get it's hard. I get it. Imagine just how hard it is for her too. But yes, you as well. Alright, baby. Well, I gotta run. So, we've already passed that time. And I got another meeting coming up. So, that I gotta attend. Alright, well, hold on. Let me say goodbye to the people on the stream and I'll chat with you for another minute and then I'll let you go. Alright, hold on, baby. Alright, my beautiful people. I gotta run. That was for my club's private client, so y'all can watch me. Y'all got a chance to see what I do. Thank you for joining me. Um, again, if you want a reading with me privately like this, you would have to reach out to me to my email to get pricing. If you want to be on my reading list, I'll be here Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You would have to send me the payment though ahead of time because you won't get access to the link. You won't be able to get in the chat, nor will you be able to watch it. So if you want to schedule a reading with me to be put on that list this Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, you'd have to reach out to me over the next couple of days. So I'm sending y'all away with love and light till next time.